The big debate, everyone, the one you've all been waiting for. My friends, it's one of the biggest matches in Tailosive tech history. In one corner, we've got the biggest iPad ever, the thinnest tablet Apple's ever made, running the best operating system on the planet and the galaxy. It's the iPad Pro, loved by Sheila Shaughnessy, Apple Sheeps, and most of my subscribers. And in the other corner, we got the one thing Microsoft's selling well. Is it a tablet? Is it a laptop? We don't know. It doesn't know. Microsoft doesn't know. It's the Surface Pro 4, loved by people who disliked my review, and probably this video too, really. And Microsoft employees. Let's begin this fight with the specs. The iPad Pro flies in with an A9X chip, capable of split view multitasking and picture-in-picture, as well as 4K video editing. But the Surface Pro retaliates with an Intel Core i5 processor. This core can edit podcasts and support desktop professional apps like the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite on its data mining Windows 10 operating system. And the Surface Pro persists with a resolution of 2736 by 1824, but the iPad Pro blocks it with a resolution of 2732 by 2048. Seems that aspect ratio saved the day. But the iPad Pro cannot be saved by the Surface Pro's 8 GB of RAM. iPad Pro can only retaliate with its 4 gigs. But wait, the iPad Pro found a weakness in the Surface Pro. Money! The iPad Pro undercuts the Surface Pro with a starting price of $800. The Surface boasts its expandable storage, but then the iPad Pro points out that it can't do anything without its keyboard and trackpad. The iPad Pro tackles the accessories with the smart keyboard, but the Surface punches back with offering colorful keyboards. But the iPad blocks it by offering tons more cases with much more design and protection for as little as $10 on Amazon. The Surface Pro uppercuts the iPad Pro by showing it can run desktop applications. But the iPad Pro slaps it back by saying its brothers and sisters, who come with keyboards and trackpads, are cheaper and have the same specs. The Surface Pro roundhouse kicks the iPad Pro with its kickstand, but the iPad Pro blows it down with its 4 stereo speakers. Surface doesn't stand a chance with its front-facing too. Surface fights back with its MagSafe power supply, but then the iPad shows off its brickless charger, one with a USB-C port that supports fast charging. Surface Pro attempts to block by having a USB port within the brick, but then the iPad slams back by having the same charging method as the most popular phone in the world, the iPhone. May have heard of it. Which the iPad can take calls off of and receive SMS text from. The Surface starts to thinking about bringing up its smartphone companion, but then realizes that battle would be over quick. So the Surface brings out its included Surface Pen with an eraser and clip, and the iPad brings out the Apple Pencil. The Surface attacks its charging method. The iPad attacks back at the magnetic placement of the Surface Pen. The Surface attacks the lack of eraser. The iPad attacks that the Surface Pen can't scroll. Why wouldn't it? And the iPad questions why it's required with the purchase if it can't really do that much. So the Surface results back to what it's good at, specs. It boasts by saying it starts with 128 gigs of storage and options that go up to as high as a terabyte. The iPad is crippled and weak. This calls for the iPad's secret weapon, exclusives. I got a haircut, yeah? The iPad brings up iMessage, Apple Music, encrypted security, FaceTime. The iPad calls upon its near friend Google. Google provides the YouTube app, the Google Drive app, Google Maps. The Surface Pro is now weak and down, and the iPad delivers the killing blow with AirDrop, the unparalleled file sharing service only available with Apple products. Not these though. With the help of the iPad's brother, the iPhone, the Surface is crippled and left in the corner with the Xbox One.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing a little comparison vid. You know the
Why?
It's like a cage match, like I'm the referee and I'm really biased towards one.
You could just sit down and talk and do a regular review.
Everyone does that.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
Get up here.
Okay.
Xander, which one's better?
The iPad Pro.
There you go.
Can I go now?